Hi, I'm Kevin Long from Baby Steps Publishing Limited. Now, I put this quick video together after placing a Facebook post on a couple of groups just to try and find out what's happening, the challenges that authors have. And I found out that it's definitely marketing. So I'm going to give you 7 tips on what you should be doing to market your new or your existing book. Okay, so let's crack on. Now, the first one obviously is brand awareness. Now, when you're getting ready to release a book, there's a few things that you can do beforehand. Now, anticipation should never be underestimated. There's a great way to enhance the book, and your sales downloads as well. Okay, now you need to establish brand awareness. Now, readers like to know about the author. In my experience anyway, what you did before you're writing, is writing a hobby, if so, what else you do you hold a full-time job, because a lot of authors do, and a lot of authors write, for a living. So do you have an interesting story as to how you became interested in writing, why you did it? These are things that, people like to know, and all these questions could be answered on social media. That's obviously why I put the post on, just so I can find out more information. As a new author, creating your own Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn account before you release anything really can enhance the sales. Now, a lot of work put in before publishing can save a lot of work after publishing. Now, once you get some followers, you can soon establish brand awareness, and they can help you with important decisions about your book. Now, you can ask questions about book covers, for example, what is it about the book cover that draws the people in? Is the colour of a book cover important? And this helps sort of twofold. One is to get engagement by asking a question, like I've done on the the Facebook groups, and the second one is by designing your cover that suits the masses rather than your personal choice. And also giving teasers about your book can create anticipation as well. Asking questions about your characters, or what kind of characters do your followers like, can also create anticipation. And also giving tips as well if it's a non-fiction book, a how-to book, asking questions just to get that involvement. Now, let your followers know about one of your characters from your book, why they were created, what inspired you to write, or things you did personally with them, all create an anticipation of your book release. Okay, and the second way is sort of create a blog, a vlog, a video blog, or a website. Now, another great way of creating a follower is by having a blog page or a website or a vlog. Okay, now this is a great way of advertising your social media content, and another opportunity for people to find out about you and your new book release. Now, this can all be done even before you've written or put pen to paper, as they say. Making a daily blog or a video like this, it doesn't have to be long, of your daily struggles about your writing, what's going on, in your personal life, can really resonate with readers, because they think they're the only ones. We've all been there, we're all writers, we've done it, and we tend to think that it's just us, but people go through certain things, not just in writing, in everything. The more work you put in before releasing your book, the more success you'll have afterwards. Okay. Number 3, newsletter. Now, create an email list on your blog or your website, or even on your video channel. YouTube is very popular now. It's a free way to gain access to potential customers when your book is finished. So maybe even create a monthly newsletter just explaining where you are with your writing, or even how far you are from finishing it if you've not actually already finished it. Now, the more people you have signed up to your newsletter, the more potential customers you'll have when you release your book. This is a great way, and obviously a lot of people write, second, third, fourth books. So if you've got people on your list, you can let them know you're bringing a new book out, and this is a massive thing. Number 4 is look for reviews. Now, before you release your book officially, look for readers that are willing to give you a review for a free copy of your book. Try asking forums on Facebook or LinkedIn, YouTube, other places, or book club owners. Now, readers are more likely to read your book if other readers are talking positively about it. This also gives you an opportunity to edit anything that you may have missed when proofreading your book before release. But just be mindful of the terms and services of Amazon. You're not allowed to give a book away to give a review. Don't buy them on Fiverr. A lot of authors in the past have done it. Just don't do it, because you'll be banned. Another important one is choosing a book cover. Too many authors choose the book cover that they like. Now, this isn't about the author. This is about the readers. So just because, say for instance, purple is your favourite colour, doesn't make this a great decision to have a purple book cover. Now, it may work on some books, but not necessarily. So do some research. As I said earlier, actually take the time to ask people, just like I've done with this, what they like about a book cover, what made them, or what would make them more likely buy a book, and then move on. The big cover designers have spent thousands finding out what works. So you should take advantage of this by doing some research online, or trust your publisher that they know, what we're doing. Okay. Number 6, free works. Everybody likes free. We all know that, but you do get what you pay for. A good way to gain sales for your book is to take advantage of Amazon KDP and give your book away for free initially. Now, this is another good way to get reviews and place your book in the bestsellers on Amazon before switching to paid sales. Now, I've been publishing for 10 years now, and I've got 300 #1 bestsellers all over the world in all sorts. But it's about the momentum, because it's everything. Once you've gained this momentum and have a lot of great reviews, it'll be a lot easier to sell. And number 7, marketing. Now, everything needs marketing, and it has to, unfortunately, a lot of the time be paid for. Now, one of the biggest fast food chains in the world is McDonald's. They don't rest on their laurels. They continue to pay for advertising, even though people keep coming back for more, every day, week in and week out. If they have to pay for marketing, it stands to reason that an unknown author would have to do the same. But if you don't know how to do it, then pay someone that does. We have packages that, for all budgets. But if you can't do it yourself, just get someone that does it. It's imperative. This is why I put this on Facebook. Find out that marketing is the pain behind most authors. But there is a system that you can use, and it doesn't take a lot. You don't have to pay for it all the time. There's hundreds or thousands of groups on all sorts of platforms that you can put your message and get some free advertisement. I don't want to blind you with science, too much information, but search engine optimization, your description of in your book, especially if you use Amazon, there's so many ways you can ask other authors to share your page. Again, it's that contact, it's involving each other, help each other. Personally, over the last 10-11 years since I've been doing this, I found out that there's a lot of authors with a lot of ego, and that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that for a minute, but sometimes you just have to step back and just give a little bit more of you. We all, we've seen the sites, on Facebook and that, on the groups that, share your page, I'll share mine. It's about building the brand, and you can do that, and it doesn't cost you anything. Maybe, well, it does, it costs you a bit of time, but you can market your book once the system's been put in place, from your publisher, or it should have. You can carry that on 10 minutes a day, or 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at night, can keep that algorithm going to keep traffic constantly coming to your book. So that's pretty much it. This is just a quick 10-minute video to answer the questions regarding on over my last 10 years, 11 years of doing this as a publisher, just to give a little bit back. And it's very important. They're important steps that I hear all the time. So I hope you enjoy this video, and if there's any feedback, just send me an email, kevin@babystepspublishinglimited.com, or just leave a message under this, and I'll get back to you, me or someone in my team anyway. So have a fantastic new year, and it's been a pleasure to answer some of your questions. And I want to thank you as well for giving me the information that I've asked for, because as I say, if you don't ask, you don't get. So I've asked, and I've got the information and I'm able to put this little video together. So have a fantastic day, and thank you for taking the time to watch this short video.